You are joining me for a weekend in my life. Let's go. I started with getting my cornrows taken down, refreshed, and washed, and I got my nails done. This was my first time trying pure red nails, and I love it. I think it's my new color. So, this was me heading to my hair appointment. There, my cornrows are looking real good, and we started with the frontal installation. It slapped. So this was the next day. I had to go in for my birthday pictures. And this is just me doing some modeling something something. I came across this new rental studio on Instagram, and since it was new and they were doing promo, I was like, God, is this a sign? So I booked an appointment and I headed to the studio to get my pictures taken. But are you seeing the material? It is not easy. I also took some pictures on this spot, but I didn't really like it, so I took majority of my pictures standing in this spot, and then we finally went to my favorite spot. I feel like the warm light really went the best with my skin and my makeup, and the pictures just looked more cohesive at this spot. This was me going through the pictures and being absolutely in love. So by the next day, on a Sunday, right after mass, my dad decided to take us for a treat, and we went to Nike Art Gallery. I and three of my siblings. We had gotten there, parked, and we began to make our way inside. We were greeted by these beautiful sculptures. I think that was such a nice touch, and is already like bringing you into the artsy headspace. So this was on the other side of the entrance. So cute, so culturally aware. And as we got in, obviously we saw a gigantic mirror, and you can't see a gigantic mirror and not take a picture or a video. So we did. This was so beautiful. It was made from like scraps, and you can all see the face it's forming. I think some artists are so incredibly creatively inclined, because who, like, how did you even think of doing something like that and it's coming out so well? This was Didi and I were admiring this. Didi is the funniest character. We're admiring some paintings inside, and these are also some paintings. The two art styles and this were completely different, and they looked so unique and beautiful in their own way. I came across another mirror and I was like, don't mind if I do. So we made our way to the first floor, that's upstairs, and as we were going we noticed that the entire staircase was decorated with artworks we were admiring. It was such a feast for our eyes. We had so much fun because these artworks were so interesting. It was also really important because we came with our sister that is an artist herself, and I believe she took so much creativity from these art pieces at Nike Art Gallery. I love how there is an artwork or art piece for every Nigerian culture. I loved it so much. The way I've been enjoying viewing art, I should make viewing art a hobby. Honestly, I really appreciate how in these art pieces you can feel the emotion behind the art. You can see the emotions in the characters of the art, and you can actually feel the emotions. You can tell what is happening. It's very well. It's like I was reading a lot of stories in the artworks. There were a lot of art pieces representing life in Lagos nightlife. And I think that is so interesting because people that actually experience Lagos nightlife, not everyone would think to tell the story with art. And that is so interesting. It gives you a whole different perspective to things. This was one of my favorite art pieces of the day. I love it so much. I love how light is littering the city. I love how you can see the houses basically built how they are really built in real life. It was so interesting. And this market scene, right when I was entering that space, I was like, isn't that okra? And yes, it was okra. I'm sure people around me were like, girl, this was such a beautiful piece. I feel like the lady in the picture has such a wonderful, youthful beauty, and I really love that the flower in her hair, the gaily, everything was such a nice touch. There were a lot of these art pieces showing sultans going for war or just showing their convoy, and Izzy really loved them. And this was another beautiful market scene. I think it is so cute. I honestly, as I wanted to like, I was like, can I take some of this? Obviously, I could not, but I can dream. This beautiful piece was made almost entirely from material, like fabric material. I'm sure you can see some materials that you can recognize in our normal Ankara style. I really appreciated that. It was so beautiful, so cute, and so thought jerking. And this was another piece of the nighttime in this city. I appreciate and I love how the lights are there, the bridges, the houses. This was such a beautiful lady. Like when Izzy was walking in, she was like, "Oh, this woman looks so hot," and I was like, "Yes, she does." Now here, when I say I was mentally in paradise, I was just taking it all in. I even forgot my sister was still filming. I would have told her to just wait. Let's go closer to the art. But I absolutely loved the art pieces. I also saw some of these pieces. They were so beautiful. I love how it is so representative of real life in the city, real life in Lagos, and very interesting to see. And this was the celebrity boy Didi. He decided to say hi to you guys. These were some very interesting statement pieces. Different art styles were used to create them, and they all looked really interesting, really different. This was so cute. This was really interesting. I feel like that is some sort of abstract art. There was also high relief. I just learned about the word high relief there thanks to Easy. I was like, okay, this painting looks 3D. This painting is 3D. And she's like, yes, it's called high relief. I was like, oh, okay, I've learned something. The perks of having an artist in the family. This was also another set of interesting artworks, and it led to the entry of these sculptures. I don't really know what they were made of, whether, but I don't know. I have no idea what they were made of. I should have asked, but I was just taking them in. These sculptures were really cute. I absolutely loved these artworks. I don't even know how they were made. I don't know what they were made of, but they are kind of three-dimensional and they give such a wonderful feel. I don't know what I was doing here. Please ignore me. Ignore me and the lion. Some more of this sculpture, some really interesting art. I really think this one, I don't know why it looks like it was littered with blood, but it gives a very slightly gory feel to the picture. And then this gilly, this bronze or whatever it's made from gilly, it is so beautiful. I feel like the person took so much time in making that, and it's so intentional. You can feel that they spent that much time making it because the details are everything. So this is a whole other section of pictures, really beautiful, interesting pictures. With every picture, every artwork has their own story. So I finally went to the second floor. That's the third level, and I saw some more interesting artworks. At this point, I think I was delaying everybody, so I was trying to like hurry it up. We still had somewhere else to be. We were all admiring and loving these art pieces. Just like when I went to art exhibitors, I had no idea I was going to enjoy looking at art this much, but I absolutely did. I wish I could buy some or at least one and take home. But if they even give me the option of taking one, which one will I take? I'm pretty sure I want more than one. So let's not even open up the opportunity for now. Guys, my siblings disagree, but doesn't that guy look like Don Moen? They were like, it looks like any other regular Caucasian guy. And I was like, no, it looks like Don Moen. Anyways, agree to disagree. This side had a lot more high relief, a lot of sculpted works. It also had some pictures, small pictures, large pictures, a lot of really cute stuff. This, I think this was made with dotting, or I can't remember. Izzy told me the correct name of the technique, but I've completely forgot. And then we came across this piano that was encased in this cotton candy looking type thing. I touched it. It was hard. It was pretty solid. I don't know whether it's wax. I don't know what it is, but it was really cute. I feel like someone that really loves a splash of color would really, really, really appreciate it. Yes, here it is. So cute. Like the time to have made that is a lot. I was literally like a kid in a candy shop. Like I kept seeing really, really, really wonderful pieces. So at this point, we kept on walking and walking. I was trying to speed it up a bit because we had somewhere else to be, and I was just taking it all in. I was speeding it up, but I was also taking my time because I am in my own candy shop. I have to enjoy. I have to feast my eyes. So I was taking my time. I was just trying to speed it up a bit, and I was looking at some more artwork, some more sculptures, some more really cute things, really interesting things to look at. And it's so funny how everybody can look at an artwork or an art piece and have different interpretations. I feel like that is the fun in going with a number of people because you get to feed off each other. Everybody gets to share their own interpretation of the art, what they feel it represents, what they feel it means. And then we finally took some pictures, of course, and I took another video because it can't be a gigantic mirror or a mirror that would at least cover a good amount of screen space, and I wouldn't use it. So we went to the final area. I think this was inside, and then we saw these bronze or iron works. I saw these lizards. I was like, this is so interesting. At this point, I was like, hey, this is you because Eyagi was the one filming me. And she was like, oh, okay, okay, thank you. I feel like if you have a sibling and you don't do that type of thing, like you're missing out. What are you doing? It is peak comedy, okay? And this finally brings us to the end of our art viewing. I loved it. I had so much fun. So this is us just walking out, and we decided to, after we went to where we needed to go, we decided to stop for ice cream. Honestly, ice cream ending your day is the best touch. These are my beautiful siblings. I love them so much. And yeah, I don't know what Didi was doing. Please ignore what he was doing. I don't know what he sees on the internet and he tries to copy. So thank you so much for watching. I love you. Bye.